Hey, what's going on, hungry people? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to dedicate this one to all the men out there. Sometimes it is not easy being a man. Sure, we get to pee standing up straight, and we get to grow more defined and sexy as we get older and more mature, but it's not all fun and games, because one of the most common thing that men are going to deal with versus women is receding hairlines, thinning of the hair, going bald, and just kind of losing that confidence that it comes with a full head of hair, right? So we're going to discuss what causes hair loss, how we can slow the progression of hair loss, and maybe even regenerate to a degree the amount of hair that's on our head so that we could feel good, we can look good, we can be healthier and happier and attract that partner and the people in the business that we want. Because when you're healthy and when you're confident, it all comes a lot easier. And when you believe, right? When we believe we deserve it, when we believe in good quality things like having healthy hair and a healthy body and eating good foods, then we're that much closer to reaching what we deserve. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Why are people losing hair? Well, one of the big ones is obviously stress. Okay, whether it's stress from your job, stress from the state of the world right now, your family members that you're dealing with, there's a lot of reasons why. And in the future, I'll do a more in-depth video on stress, but we're just going to touch on the basics here today. So some of the things you're going to have to change up or avoid and do your best to remove yourself from really toxic people, the people who never change, the people who always make you feel like garbage, right? People who don't understand what you're going through. It's better to remove yourself versus try to convince them or change them or get them on your side, because these people are probably really disagreeable and they're not going to be on your side. So remove that. The next thing you want to do is look at your job, look at the way that you earn money. If you're earning great money, but you cannot stand your job and every day you wake up, you're like, I don't want to be here, that's not going to be good on your whole system, and especially your hair. Are you in an environment where there's lots of smoke and toxicity, like certain types of bars? I don't know, do bars even allow smoking anymore? But you might work in a candle shop and it's all synthetic poison. So you want to remove yourself from that, breathe fresh air, because the next thing that we're going to dive into after stress is oxygen and blood flow. Now, I have a few things here that I'll be showing you that will really help to get more oxygen and blood flow to your brain. But one of the reasons we start to lose our hair is because circulation is so crap, because there's so much sludge and slime and, heated fats and so much blood in our digestive tract that it's not getting to our head. So one of the things you could do is start drinking fresh juice. Now, this is organic, biodynamic pineapple juice. I didn't have any fresh green juice on hand. Green juice is the best. If you drink a lemon ginger blast, you'll notice your hair is more full that day because of the ginger and the turmeric and the lemon, and it just gets so much more circulation. You'll notice your face gets more colorful. But just substituting out some of these really disgustingly dense, slimy foods and replacing it with some fresh juice so that you can clear out your GI tract. And now you have more ability to let the blood flow to your fingers, to your head, to your toes. So you have better circulation throughout your body. Another thing you can do is take Supercell's liquid oxygen. You take this straight under your tongue. This gets into your bloodstream immediately. You can prevent hangovers because it keeps the oxygen so well in your brain. So I take this every night before bed. I don't drink alcohol. I advise not drinking alcohol. And I wake up with my head feeling so much clearer. And I'm sure, and I know that is great for the hair because I'm getting all of that oxygen to that area. Another thing you can do is supplement with Robert Morris's brain and nerve formula and his circulation formula. This is going to enhance the nerve and blood flow so that you're not having these microcapillary inclusions, and you can allow for proper nutrition and oxygen and hydrogen and minerals to get to the area, right? Okay. The last thing about the oxygen is you want to move your body. One of the best things you could ever do is to pump your heart and pump your lymph once a day. So go for a brisk walk, go for a bike ride, and start to breathe really heavy so that your you're encouraging more oxygen. You just want to encourage it to every area. And that's going to be such a huge help. So many people in the detox and healing world sit around all day waiting to get better when you got to take action. You can't stay in defense mode forever. Sure, there's a time and a place for a protocol where you get to just chill at home and do nothing. But in your everyday living, you got to move your body. Okay, so this is going to help with your hair as well. Okay, next, minerals. Like I said, green juice. This is still good. This is a really good option. It's mucusless and all that kind of stuff. Pineapple is good for you, healthy calories. But I would say green juice would be the best choice because of the minerals and the ability to create better circulation, but also including fulvic minerals. Now, this stuff is going to supply the cells with everything they need so that when you put the nutrition in, you can utilize it. A lot of us are putting in all this food that we spend so much money on, and we only get like 60, 70, maybe 80% of the absorption that we should. So I encourage you to take care of your cells, give them the foundation of what they need so that your cells can work for you instead of you trying to mitigate the negative consequences of having a deteriorated, unhealthy, dehydrated cell. So minerals are huge. You can actually take this, put some minerals into a spray bottle with some purified water and spray it on your hair and watch as your hair and your fingernails and your body, as you take these minerals, they just get stronger, they get more permeable, and they don't fall out as easy. Another thing to include is the Purizyme enzymes. Any type of the enzymes, whether it's the Lifezyme, this is the Purizyme, because enzymes are catalysts for cell function. Minerals, bacteria, and enzymes are the catalysts for cell function. Every cell needs what? Minerals, enzymes, and bacteria. Because in order for the cell to function properly, and that includes the cells on the top of your head, the cells in your brain, the cells in your eyes, we need them to work optimally. And the two ways for us to do that is to make sure we remove all the gunk that's built up in us, or make sure our GI tract's working good, our kidneys are working good, we're able to sweat and we're able to breathe deep and exhale. So we can eliminate garbage, but we also want to uptake and utilize the stuff that we put in, because it's not all about cleansing. Cleansing is great, but we also, see these people who do just fruit for so long and they have no collagen in their face. Their hair is so thin and weak. Their teeth are just so frail that if they bit into an unripe banana, it'd probably break a tooth. So what you want is to be able to absorb your nutrition, your food, your salads, your proteins, your fats, so that we can build up our systems again. There's a time and place to clean, and then we want to restore. It's such a delicate balance, but these do both. So include them when you can, if you can afford it. They're so worth it. They're going to enhance every area of your life. You're going to smell better, look better, taste better, all that kind of stuff. All right, we'll stop there before it gets too weird. Okay, the last part that we're going to talk about, or one of the last parts we're going to talk about, is your hygiene care. One of the biggest things that I've ever noticed is when I switched out my shower I put in a filter, and I noticed that as soon as I started doing it, that my skin wasn't dry and itchy anymore. And I noticed my hair, I wasn't getting dry scalp like issues, and I wasn't getting itchy. And this is huge because I've been doing this my entire life. And I watched a video on how much chlorine that we absorb instantly. And we're just absorbing all this chlorine and all this stuff that's not being filtered. So I got a shower filter. I've been using it ever since. I had maybe 1 or 2 showers where I didn't have a filter, and it felt like crap. I was like, this sucks. Nope. Number one priority, make sure we drink filtered water. We want to shower with filtered water. This is going to keep our pores in our scalp healthier so that we can feed and cleanse our scalp. That's very important. Another thing is using practical tools. In this day and age, we have all these amazing practical tools to mitigate some of the negative consequences of living in a polluted area and with all these chemicals around us and all these things that are keeping us from having healthy hair. We have things to help us have healthy hair. This is from Morocco Method. It's like a Rubbermaid head massager, which helps remove like the dead hairs, the dandruff type of skin that's built up. It helps get circulation to the top of the head. You just rub it around your whole area. I'm not going to do it right now because I'll probably mess up my hair even worse than it is. But you do this for about 2 minutes, a couple times a day, and you'll notice more blood flow. You'll notice hair in here because it's removing the weak dead hair, and that allows for new room for new hair to grow. You might be worried about doing this because you're like, oh, I'm pulling my hair out. When in reality, if you kept that dead hair over there, it would be crowding out the new healthy hair from coming in. So we want to create even more circulation. We want to remove the dead debris, and then we want to clean that stuff off and make room and just have healthy hair. So the next product is also Morocco Method, and this is their shampoo. Their shampoo is nothing like I've ever used in my entire life. I'm just excited about this shampoo as I am Supercell's Oxygen and Puridyme's Minerals. This is literal nutrition for your hair. All right, so we primed our hair and removed all this crap, and now, or we've primed for the washing. So we're going to put this on. We're going to massage it into our scalp. We're going to feed our scalp. This is literal food that's made out of water, apple cider vinegar, flaxseed oil, cannabis, hemp, like all this great nutritious stuff. And we're going to remove again, we're going to clean, and then we're going to nourish, and we're going to watch as the days and weeks go on, our scalp starts to detoxify. It starts to remove a lot of this buildup of oils and poisons from the past hair care products that we've used. If you guys start to utilize these things, you're going to notice an immediate difference, not 4 months from now, not 2 weeks from now. You're going to notice right away with a little bit of ups and downs. Maybe you'll notice a little more oil. Maybe you'll notice a little more dirt. But overall, you're going to feel and look so much better. The last thing I'm going to recommend is, or again, I have one more after this, is to have some salt in your diet. I find the people who never do any salt do look a little more frail, but especially in their hair. We have a sodium potassium pump for a reason. It's amazing to get sodium from your foods, such as celery, but including it, I would say at least once a day or every couple times a week, allows for the cells to be open and close and communicate even better because they have more of a supply of fuel. And the last thing, and one of the, if not the most important things, is to go to bed early. People are trying to regenerate all kinds of stuff. Their organs, their glands, their teeth, their hair. They're spending thousands on supplements, thousands on food. They're traveling all over the world. They're living in certain areas where it's fresh air, and no one takes sleep seriously. It's the only thing we have for free. And unless your work or your kids are making that more difficult, this is the most powerful tool you have as a general response to hair loss. When you go to bed early and you get enough sleep and you are rested, the entire body regenerates, especially the hair. Your hormones balance out, your metabolism goes up, you process your sugars correctly, your bowels work great, which takes pressure off your kidneys, which takes pressure off your diaphragm, which allows you to breathe deeper, which allows you to sweat better, and for your thyroid to work and sweat your body. Sweat allows your body to sweat, and now your hormones are corrected and you can have healthy, strong hair. Now, all of this applies to men and women. I just want to dedicate it to the men out there because I know you guys are doing your best. I know you guys are working hard. I know you want to be healthy. I know you want to be fit. I know you want to be sexy. You want to be strong. You want to live a good quality of life. And I know that if you apply some of these things, that you are serious and you are ready to take it to the next step. We're going to be talking about health and fitness and regaining our lives that we've lost because of all the bullshit out there, because of all the confusion, because of all the bad education, because of all the people trying to take advantage of you and I. We're going to take control. Success is the progression of a worthy ideal. Let's set our ideals now and let's progress together. Stay positive, stay full of hair, man. Stay healthy and stay hungry.